My name is Jolie Oluka. I work for Strengthening Communities for Race Equality, SCOREscotland, on the Green Futures project. We have been delivering a number of programs, and one of them is energy advice, energy efficient advice.
Hi, my name is Jennifer. I am the Youth and Children's Development Officer at SCOREscotland. I've been on a fuel efficiency driving training, and that was really helpful just to think about my consumption of fuel, how frequently I drive my car, is there opportunities for me to walk or cycle rather than using the car.
We've trained people how to learn how to cycle so they can drive less. We have also delivered a program for young people, upcycling textile. We've also delivered a program on growing your own food, where we go to people's homes and teach them how to grow things that actually they are able to pick these things, they're able not to waste.
So today was the Eco-Family event, and we were really lucky to have a good turnout from lots of different members of the community. And this day has really been to celebrate our Green Futures project. So we've been focusing on upcycling today, so reusing materials with sewing machines and with designers to create something new. We also
to go on the grass.
Christine, do I put this here? Put it in there.
I think at the edge. Do you want it sewn together, Hannah?
So we had a gardener today, and he was teaching members of the community as well as young people about the importance of gardening for the first time, sowing seeds.
So we've delivered that workshop today. We've delivered the workshop on upcycling newspapers. It's been an eye-opener that actually you don't have, after you've read your newspaper on the backs, you can take it home and make something new that you're going to use with your own hands. So people have learned how to be creative.
Handmade it too. Tape, papier mâché. So they are all handmade, and it's all made by newspapers. So we do recycling, so the kids can learn how to do something special for a special day. And voila, the flower. If you put two together, it's going to be
a workshop with reusing newspapers and creating beautiful pieces of art. So that was really in terms of our environmental work that we've been doing at SCOREscotland.
We've been doing ceramic painting today. We've also done our famous swap shop. The swap shop is the one that, well, all the elements are very famous, but the swap shop is the one that I really find very attractive. We've done so many pop-up swap shops in the community, and today we wanted people to know that this program, it is important that they don't go buying new things. They can actually reuse by exchanging and swapping.
We also had a lovely community lunch, and we really tried to promote seasonal foods and just to encourage members of the community to create their own healthy meals.
chop, chop, chop.
So my name's Stacey. I work with the Taste and Change project, and I'm working with Niru and some volunteers today to make the community meal. And just sort of making sure that everything is seasonal as possible and local. Also got stuff from our community food shop as well, which is at the Healthy Living Centre. So yes, I'm just doing a big pot of spring minestrone soup and some salads. And Niru, what are you making?
Chickpea curry, and we've got some rice to go with it. And I hope they are not too hot, because this is the first time I'm attempting nearly for cooking for 60 to 70 people. So I hope it turns out really well and everybody loves it.
Yeah. So it's going to be quite a nice mixture of different tastes and different flavours. So yeah, so I'm hoping we get a good turnout despite the weather, because it's going to be a feast.
Shake
We've also done a program on food waste reduction, encouraging and supporting people to eat well, eat nutritionally, plan, because if they plan for their meals, they know what they want to eat, they know what they are going to prepare, and they think about the nutrition that they're going to gain from this food. And if you know what you have planned for, it's less likely that you're going to waste that food. It's less likely that you're going to prepare an amazing dish and you end up wasting it. So we've done a number of things. We've done workshops. We've just delivered an event today. Today was our Eco Family Fun Day, raising more awareness of climate change and supporting people to take the different actions that they can do actually at home.
I've been sort of quite inspired, I suppose, by SCORE Scotland. I used to work here in this building and did some work with Jolly, who's part of the Climate Challenge Fund project here. And because of my contact with Jolly, I became more aware of the building and how we use energy in the building. And so we introduced an action plan to try and improve or reduce the use of energy within the building. And that was partly due to SCORE Scotland and Jolly's influence. And I think that's been quite inspirational, and I've taken a lot of that with me into the work that I do elsewhere. So I think communities can make a difference, and I think SCORE Scotland and the things they're doing with the kids here and with the adults too, that's really inspirational, I think.
Green room, okay? So find yourself a comfortable position.
Come on in, guys. We're just about to start the story. Once upon a time, there was a king. And he was a strong, mighty, powerful king.
Mara Menzies was our storyteller today. She is a Kenyan Scottish storyteller.
Mara Menzies, she's a great performer. She acts in her stories.
Man told Pakatang, Pakatang, Pakatang. He walked and he walked and he walked.
And she travels all around the world. She was in Russia last week. She's been in Kenya quite recently. And we had the pleasure of having her here to do a storytelling session. And it's not just for young people, it's also for parents and grandparents and anyone in the community, and it's just a way of bringing us all together.
But it was a special box, because when you opened up the lid, and if you were to put your hand inside this box, anything you wanted, you could pull out. So whenever you took something out of this box, you had to put something back in. It was a wonderful diamond, the perfect diamond, huge and beautiful and sparkling and shining.
Now, the storytelling was about the emphasis of raising climate change awareness. So she was able to bring stories the things that people do, the things that people have done in the past, and how they are actually affecting us now, and what we could do.
Yeah. Now this king had really big muscles. This king knew how to pose.
What is pose?
Make a pose, like a pose. Look at this king.
And her stories are really have quite an ecological focus, so it was a perfect fit for our event today.
And I want you to remember the glass box. It's just like our world. We can take whatever we want from it, but we must always remember to put something back in. And that's the story of the glass box.
Dance performance from Ubuntu Vibes.
Today we had a performance from Ubuntu Vibes. Ubuntu Vibes are a group that they fuse clowning with gumboot dance and percussion. So we had quite a lot of drumming and we had body percussion, and it was great because the young people absolutely enjoyed it. And then at the end of the performance we had a mini workshop, so the young people got an opportunity to practice some of the moves that they had seen.
Today has been really a celebration and encouragement and more emphasis on what people can do to reduce their impact on climate change. If you're watching this video today, this is a call out. Take an effort to work on your impact on climate change, to be more aware of your individual impact. You don't have to do everything. You can just take one action. And that action, if you take an action and I take an action and another person takes an action, together we shall achieve much. I would like to also invite you to come to us, because we've developed resources that we can share with you. We will still be working in the community, and you reach out to us really. If we don't know, we will be able to direct you to the right person, to the right organization. And we want to thank the Climate Challenge Fund through Keep Scotland Beautiful, who have funded this great work. We also want to thank SCOREscotland, who have been our mentors, and all the organizations in the environmental and ethnic minority organizations that have supported the work that we do. So come, reach out to us, and we'll be able to support you. If we cannot, we will be able to direct you to the right person, and together we make it happen.
Climate change, take action. Thanks for coming.